Hi guys, welcome to a new video. If you watched my last video, then you know that this is a part 2 to storing and organizing my Stray Kids photo card binder. Now I could lie and say that to make this video faster, I took out the cards out of their old pages, but yeah, that's a complete lie. I accidentally deleted the 21-minute video of me storing. I already had Han's photo cards stored and half of Felix's stored, and then I ran out of memory on my phone, so I was deleting videos and I accidentally deleted that one and deleted it all in the recovery process. So yeah, so this video is definitely going to be so much shorter than the first part. I was at least committed enough to take the cards I already had in the new pages and take them out so you guys could watch the process. But me putting them back in the old pages, yeah, no, that was not gonna happen. But yeah, so I got new pages from this shop called Meow Cafe. I'm not sure if you can read that. They are 9 pocket pages, 100 micron thick, and these fit for single sleeve photo cards, and they work best for penny sleeves, photo card sleeves that are the same size as the purple label popcorn sleeves, which are the ones that I use for my photo cards. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So these are like a perfect fit for the photo card and the one sleeve. And I'll do a little shake test to prove that yeah, it's not gonna fall out. Unlike my old sleeves, my old 9 pocket pages, they were just some cheap version from Walmart that I bought because they were convenient to get, but it really wasn't worth the money. The photo cards were slipping out, the material of them were very thin, and yeah. Well, hopefully I'm doing things right. So I'm gonna leave these next 3 pockets blank because I do plan on getting Han's IMU photo cards sometime in the future. Though, I'd have to say, the one thing I don't like about these pages is that I have come to find out that the middle column of pockets, they're just slightly smaller than the rest of the other 6 pockets, so it does kind of make it a little bit hard for me to get cards into. I'm sorry, that was my dog. I'll put a little warning just in case anyone does not like dogs. I just realized that Han was not in the right place because I do plan on getting 2 more of Jisung's Miro card, so it belongs into this pocket. Now this video is going to be, aside from the fact that I already took out the cards from the old pages, this video is going to be shorter than my first part anyways, because I don't have that many photo cards for Felix, Han, I like blanked out for a second, and I.N compared to Lino, Changbin, and Hyunjin. I realized I already have a card on the way for Levanter, so I need to put that there. But yeah, I'm just selective about the cards that I am collecting for these 6 members. And if you're wondering where Chan and Seungmin are and why they haven't been shown or mentioned, that is because that's not a popcorn sleeve. So I need to replace that sleeve, but for now, I'm just gonna flip this and put it in the thing for now. Because that one was originally double sleeved, but because this page will not fit any double sleeves, I had to take the bigger sleeve out. Let's see, that one will be blank for his in-life photo card. But as I was saying about Chan and Sungmin, I am collecting all of their album photo cards, and so I have them in separate binders. And those were actually like my first 2 videos that I have ever posted on this channel. So if you want to see what I have for those guys, you can check those videos out. And I'm already done with Chan's collection, except for now I am collecting his Japanese cards for Social Path. So I am waiting for those to come in. But yeah, I am collecting all of their Korean photo cards, and then maybe from now on and in the future I will be collecting the Japanese cards, because previously the Japanese cards, they were a lot longer than regular photo cards. They were like probably this much longer, and I didn't want to deal with like having to figure out how to store them, getting special sleeves for them and such, because I think they barely fit in the top loaders. I'm not too sure. I did have some at some point, but they like I just was not planning on collecting them or keeping them, so I sold them. But now that they have made them into regular size photo cards, I will now be collecting them. Plus, for Social Path, they have like the football uniform concept, and I do love a man that plays sports. They weren't really playing football, but it's thought that counts. They looked like they were going to play. So yeah. Speaking of Social Path, that's such a good song. It was such... I think all their Japanese songs are good. But Social Path is definitely one of my more favorite Japanese songs. I couldn't tell you what is my favorite Japanese Stray Kids song, but Social Path is definitely up there. And if you don't know, starting with Ordinary, that is when I started collecting all of the members' photo cards, because that's Ordinary was the first Stray Kids album to be released in American stores, so it became more convenient to get their albums, even though I was still getting my albums from my local K-pop shop. But my K-pop shop is actually an hour away, whereas Target is nearby, so it was easier to get. Plus, Target had their own Target exclusive that you could get, and I'm a sucker for those types of things. For POBs. POBs are like a big part of my photo card collection. Literally, they're in my... That's mainly what my OT8 binder consists of, is just POBs. But yeah, that was all for Han. And now we are going to move on to Felix. This is how big Felix's stack is. It's about the same for Han's, except for maybe a few more cards, because I do have some extra Felix POBs. And there's a whole story about one of his POBs that I'll get into later. That, ooh, irks me. So actually, I'll start that story now. So, I saw that there was this account on Instagram trading a bunch of their Stray Kids POBs. And these were like older POBs, so like in life pobs or just harder to get pobs for 0 base 1 pobs, and I did have some on the way 0 base 1 pobs, and I didn't care for them that much and would rather wanted the Stray Kids pops. So I had messaged the individual saying, hey, I have this pop that you want on the way if you're interested in trading for this Felix pop. Let me show you which Felix pop that I am talking about. I gotta find it. For this Felix pop, if you don't know, it is the No Easy Sub K pop. This was their the View outfits, so the sailor outfits. And if you don't know, Sub K pops can go for a lot, especially the very older ones. So starting with Go Live, those can go for like $100 because Go Live, at that point of time, the Go Live era, not many people were collecting photo cards, and so they're essentially rare and very much hard to get. But as like time went on, it became easier to get sub K-pop, so they're not worth as much anymore, except for some reason, which I like understand, I guess, the Red Lights Hyunjin pop, that one is that people buy that and sell that for so much, which I don't understand why. I understand it's a in-demand photo card, people want it and such, but for you to be pricing it at like $500 is insane. It's not like the card is signed or anything, it's just Hyunjin in his Red Lights outfit. And the thing is, Chan has the equivalent to that, him in his Red Lights outfit, but his does not go for the same price as Hyunjin's. And member pricing, God, is horrible. And it's insane. And it doesn't need to happen just because, like, oh, when this member looks so good in that photo card, or this member is holding this object, they look like that, yada, yada, yada. It's just unnecessary. Just sell it for what you got it. Sell it for the album price, honestly. Pops are not worth that much. If you are selling one pop for more than the album price in itself, then that's like completely ridiculous. Anyways, as I was saying about that situation, so they were willing to trade with me and they were gonna wait until I got the ZB1 pop in for us to send the videos. And then once it came in, I sent them the video. I was like, hey, here it is. They're like, great, looks good, let me send you a video of Felix. Days go by. They and I was like, and you know, people have lives. People have lives outside of photo card trading. I have a life, I work, so I understand that responses can be slow. My responses are slow. I literally have in my Instagram bio name that my replies are slow. And so I didn't think too much of it until like, I think maybe if 4 or 5 days gone by. So I messaged the individual. I was like, hey, are you still interested in trading with me? And they had messaged me. They're like, oh my God, I am so sorry. I lost your DM and I sold that Felix card. And I was just taken aback. I was shook. I was livid, honestly, because this Felix card was my like most priority card at that point of time. And I was just like, oh, but that was my like most in search of photo card. And they're like, I feel so bad about it. I lost our messages and they just sold it. And the thing is, it sounded like they knew that they were doing something with that Felix card, and yet they still sold it anyways. Like, I don't know if they did try to find my message or not. But yeah, they just sold it, and they were like, I have these other cards that I have if you're interested in trading. And at that point, I was just like, I don't even know if I want to deal with you anymore. Because I understand it. People make mistakes. You know, I've made mistakes, but I've never like sold or traded somebody else's card when we were already in the talks about it. I had told them, hey, the card should be getting to me this week. Hey, it's here. Yada, yada, yada. And the fact that it took just a few days for them to forget about it just did not settle right with me. And I was like, not too sure about it. And so they showed me the photo cards that they had. And most of the other ones that I wanted from them, they had already gotten rid of. They already sold it, or traded it with somebody else. And then I saw that they had some in life with fans cards, and I was like, you know what? Let me trade for this one, and I'll trade it for another pop that I want, because I already have Chan's equivalent to it, and I don't really want Sigmund's equivalent for it, so I'll just trade it for a different pop that I could possibly trade it for. Yeah. And so we traded it. Due to the timing of things, this month has been crazy for me with work, so I've only been able to send out on Fridays. Previously, I've been able to send out any day after work, but it's just a crazy time for my workplace, so I told everyone that, hey, I'm not going to be sending out every day now. I just realized that I put I.N.'s cards all wrong. That one, I believe, should be in the second pocket. So I am missing, out of all the members, I'm only missing I.N.'s mixtape card and baby photo. I think I do have his mixtape card on hand, this mixtape one, but it's off to the side as of right now, and his childhood photo is on the way. Okay, anyways, going back to the whole Felix card situation. So yeah, we traded. They sent out first just due to my timing for sending out mail. And the day that I was gonna send out their card, the Felix card, their trade came in. And so I was like, let me open this first. Let me open their thing first, and then I'll see. Let me make sure that it's legit. Okay. Apparently, this I.N. card is not in a popcorn sleeve. So, because I don't have any sleeves on hand with me, I'm just going to leave that one off for now. But yeah. I double checked, make sure it was like good and everything before I sent out their photo card. And it seemed good enough for me, so I sent it out. And yeah, other than that, that's the end of that story. So that's the whole situation. Oh, actually, no, not the end. Let me tell you how I got that Felix card. So eventually, I just bought that card. And the thing is, I do not really buy cards. I will buy like pops if they're good price, but like regular photo book cards, I don't really buy. So I saw it for like a decent price. I was like, might as well buy it, because I was just so angry over the whole situation that happened. Okay, there's a lot of I.N. cards that I want that I do not have yet, so there's gonna be lots of blank on this pages. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I am missing some Miro cards and some yellow wood cards from I.N. that I want. So there's some blanks for now. this one blank because I'm missing the last Levanter card I want. But yeah, I feel people just need to be organized with how you handle your photo cards in trading and selling. And I understand, like I said, people have lives outside of this realm, this world, this environment, or whatever. But still, you should at least know what you're doing with your things before you just get rid of them. Like, write it down on a piece of paper. Write it in your notes. I do that. I write it down in my notes. Sometimes when there's time, I will create a Google sheet or like an Excel sheet to write down, oh, I'm trading with this person. This is what I'm getting. This is what they're getting. So I know. And that especially helps me when I'm packing things. Like, it just takes, all you have to do is write down the name of who you're trading with, what you're trading them for. I don't know. Wait, no, that one's correct. I thought that one was out of place. That's correct. This one is probably my favorite I.N pop. Sorry. It's only me and my dog in the house today, so she is. Like I was saying, it is only me and my dog in the house today, though I just think my parents just arrived home, so she is probably gonna be barking, so I will most likely have to put a voiceover towards the end of this video because she is gonna go crazy with them being home now. that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching if you stayed all the way through this video. If you haven't already, go watch the first part to see me store Lino and Changbin's and Hyunjin's photo cards. But other than that, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in my next video.